Now let us move on to the problem. So a masonry retaining wall of trapezoidal section is 10-meter high and retains earth pressure and retains earth which is level up to the top. The width of the top, the width at the top is 2 meter, and at a bottom 8 meter, and the exposed face is vertical. Find the maximum and minimum intensities of normal stresses at the base. So they have given that take density of earth is equal to 1600 kg per meter cube. Similarly, density of masonry 2400 kg per m cube, and the angle of repose of the earth 30 degree. So let us move on to the given data. So the face is vertical, they said. So the top with A is equal to 2 meter and the bottom with B is equal to 8 meters. So 2 meter and the bottom with B is equal to 8 meter. Okay. Then the height of the structure is equal to 10 meter, as well as it retains the soil at the same height. So H is equal to 10 meter, and it retains the soil also at the same height. So here the wedge will form. So this is nothing but the angle theta. So here they have mentioned the angle of repose, that is phi, internal friction, is equal to 30 degree. Okay. Now the centroid of the section maybe lies here. So this is W, and the pressure P is going to act somewhere here at a distance of h by 3. This is P. The resultant may be somewhere here, R. So their name N and M. So this distance is nothing but X. And from to here it is D. Okay, so these things we have to calculate right now. So let us move on to the solution part. So they have given the density of earth and masonry in terms of kg per meter cube. So kg we have to change it as a uh, kilonewton per meter cube or newton per meter cube. So here the density we are going to denote by the letter rho. Okay, now so density of earth is rho. So 1600 kg per m cube. So 1600 multiplied with 9.81 Newton per meter cube. So 1600 into 9.81. It becomes 15696 Newton per meter cube. Similarly, density of the masonry. So rho naught is equal to 2400 into 9.81. Okay. So 2400 into 9.81 becomes 23,544 Newton per meter cube. Okay. Now the angle of repose they have given as 30 degree. Okay. So let us move on to the concern formula, that is earth pressure or the thrust of earth. The force exerted by the wall on the wedge, that is P is equal to half into, that is omega into h squared into 1 minus sin phi divided by 1 plus sin phi. Okay. Whereas omega is equal to is nothing but a rho. That is the weight of soil we are going to. Okay. So better we can give the same letter. That won't confuse. So the value of density of earth is equal to 15696. 15696 into h square 10 square divided by 2 into 1 minus sine 30 degree divided by 1 plus sine 30 degree. So if I'm going to substitute this, I can get the value of P. So 15696 multiplied with 10. The answer becomes 261600 newtons. That is the value of force P. Okay. Next we should move on to the that is this value is acting at an height, at a height of h by 3, that is equal to 10 by 3 meters from the base or from the bottom. Okay. So next, weight of the wedge, weight of the wedge, W is equal to, so weight density of the masonry. It is here we are going to calculate directly the weight of the structure. Okay. Weight of the masonry, it becomes weight density of the structure multiplied with volume. So weight density is equal to 2400 multiplied with 9.81. They have given volume means area into height. So area, I'm going to take it as A plus B divided by 2. So trapezoidal shape, so I'm going to take average, the length. So A is nothing but 2 meter plus B is nothing but 8 meter divided by 2 multiplied with the total height of the structure. So total height is nothing but H, capital H. Capital H here, the capital H is equal to small h. So 10 multiplied with per meter length. So it becomes 2400 into 9.81 multiplied with 10 by 2, 5 multiplied with 10. So it is around 1177 200 Newton. This is W. Next, we should move on to the actually the value of sigma max. The formula is equal to W by B plus uh, 6 into W into E divided by B square. Okay. So whereas W we have calculated that W1 200 Newton. Okay. And B we all know that 8 meter at the bottom. Okay. And E is nothing but D minus B by 2, whereas D is equal to AM distance. So that we have discussed in the earlier itself. That is while discussing about the trapezoidal dam. Okay, no. So it is going to act. So here where the angle of repose is going to resultant is going to meet now. That point is nothing but M. So the distance from point A to M is nothing but the distance D. So that we are going to calculate now. So we can calculate individually, that is where the load W, that is total weight, is going to meet at the base. That point is nothing but N. Okay, instead of F we are going to give P. Okay, so now AM is equal to AN plus NM. Okay, so AN, what is the formula? So we all know that A squared plus AB plus B squared divided by 3 into A plus B. So this formula is for the distance AN. Okay, so distance AN. So A is 2 meter and B is 8 meter. So if we are going to substitute this, the AN value we are going to get as 2.8 meter. So now let us move on to the value of NM. So NM, the distance NM. So NM is nothing but X. So X, for X we can calculate, that is we can have the force P and the vertical force W, and the resultant force is going to meet at the point of M. Okay, so this is in the base, this is point G. So this force, whatever it is now, that height h by 3 is the maximum point. Okay, so this is an. So this distance is nothing but x, nm distance. So by equating the forces with respect to the point m, okay. So here P sorry, P into, with respect to the point m, P into h by 3 is equal to W into Nm or x. Therefore, x is equal to P by W into h by 3. Okay. So whereas P is equal to P, we all know that the density we have calculated. that is 261,600. So P by W. So W value is nothing but 1177,200 multiplied with h by 3. So h is 10 meter divided by 3. So the answer becomes 0.741 meters. This is the x distance or nm value. Therefore, D is equal to AN plus NM. So AN value is 2.8 meters plus NM value is 0.741. So by adding this, we can get the value of 3.441 meter. So D is equal to 3.541 meter. Therefore, eccentricity E is equal to eccentricity E is equal to D minus B by 2. So D value is 3.541 minus B value is 8 meter. They have given minus 2. So 3.541 minus 4. It becomes minus 0.456. Minus 0.456. This minus sign indicates that tension force is going to act at point A instead of B. Okay. Or else the tension force is going to act, okay, uh, at point A is more than the point B. Okay. So this is the minus sign indication. So next we should move on to the maximum stress and minimum stress. So maximum stress sigma max is equal to W by B into plus 6 into W into E divided by B squared. Whereas W is equal to 1177,200 Newton. B is equal to 8 meter. E is equal to 0.456 meters. So if I'm going to substitute these values, the sigma max will be so if I'm going to substitute this, I'm getting the sigma maximum value is 197475.3 Newton per meter square. So this is the value of maximum stress. Meanwhile, minimum stress sigma minimum is equal to W by B minus 6 into W into E divided by B square. So if I'm going to substitute this, I can get the value of stress is equal to 96824.7 Newton per meter square. This is the value of sigma minimum. So this is the answer for our first question. Thank you.